Good morning, happy Monday. I am so tired and it was so hard to get up. I had to get up a bit early. I'm starting at 8. I was trying to start earlier because I have to send my video for Huey on, which is the review, off for final approval early today so that I can upload and release before later today. But and by the way, when I say for final approval, it's not about what I say about the product in particular in regards to my opinions. So it's not like stopping me saying anything. There are a couple of things I actually put in there that I thought were, you know, feedback or could have been better. It's more about making sure I don't misrepresent the product, you know. So anyway, so I've got to do that. That's the first thing I'm doing. Mrs. Jazza's heading off to a meeting, sort of Melbourne way. And then later today I have a stream, which I mentioned to you guys yesterday. Today's pretty full on, but I'm like so tired. I think because yesterday was so hot and like, you know, my body is like, bleh. Yesterday was like a very full on day and we didn't get a full sleep last night. So, all right, let's get to work. This video is good to go. Let's go public. This is the Huey on review, by the way, and the playlist, I have a, where is it? There you go, products, reviews, and unboxings. Tick, that's what it is, and publish. Go check it out. Make sure to subscribe to my channel to see more of my videos. Make sure to subscribe to my channel to see more. I have to like articulate this perfectly because it's going to be at the end of every video and I want it to all be really clear. I'm actually working on recording a new outro for my YouTube channel. These are just some different text iterations. It's got to be really precise just because the timing is limited to 20 seconds. For those of you who don't know, YouTube changed the M card thing. It's not forced yet, but essentially annotations aren't as desirable because they don't work on mobile devices and some other devices. So obviously it makes sense that when YouTube puts out a format of creating end cards which are clickable and usable on mobile devices, which are now over 50% of the people that view my content, I adapt and make something that sort of uses that and hopefully it benefits the channel. So the problem is, of course, my current M card is like 45 seconds long and the M card limit with this new setup is 20 seconds. So I have to sort of condense it into that sort of perfect size section. And then on top of that, I can't create a link for the Adobe Creative Cloud in that sort of setup. So instead, I'm going to be creating an Adobe join the Creative Cloud splash that's like 5 seconds, 10 seconds long. That goes before the end card, which will have a card link, and then it'll play my end card. So that's my plan, and I'm actually going to start working on it in the Adobe stream today, at least start setting up the construction puppet of the character, and I'll work on the animation in another stream. But yeah, so I've done the voice recording, I'm scoffing off a quick lunch, and yeah, I'm feeling like under pressure, because on top of all that, there are over 1,800 entries to the challenge of the month, which I've started to go through, and it's going to be a lot of work. So I'm going to try and, after the stream, smash through that, and then over the next few days keep going through those entries and really work on that. So that's, yeah, there's a lot of work. So I finished the stream. This is the old end card. When I say old, it's still the current end card. And the puppet is something I've never been 100% happy with. This is the remade one so far. And I feel like he looks like my thumbnail character and, you know, the intro, like just a bit more, you know, standard with what I also have. Like this has always felt a little bit off. And then beyond that, he's looking towards the camera a little bit more, whereas this character is a little bit looking towards the side. So, I don't know, it feels more comfortable. Obviously, the arms are a bit straight and uncomfortable at the moment, but that's just because that's the first pose I've drawn just as a puppet base. So, it's going to look much more relaxed and casual and blah, blah, blah. But I'm also going to be really careful and refined with the animation. I was never happy with the lip syncing or the motion, and this is my chance to really redo that and make it cool. So, anyways, this is what I've got, and I finished the stream, so next Adobe stream I'll actually start working on the customization stuff and then the animation.
He's sweeping. Clean, clean, clean.
Good, clean.
Clean, clean, clean.
MJ's helping me look through entries.
Go back to that one I loved.
What one?
The one you showed me before.
This one?
Yeah.
you want a drink? Okay. You can't point and go...
You know, we said he wasn't going to yet.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot to catch him on that. We're teaching MJ to point and say tar.
Rather than go... which is his current mode of operation.
Oh my god. And hours later, I'm still going. So I'll be ebbing away at those over the next few days. But man, 1,800 entries. That's more than double the largest challenge of the month we've had. So that's crazy. Question of the day comes from Salty Heart Creations, who says, I recently did a small vendor setting for my art. I had people say how talented I am and my artwork is beautiful and pretty, but not buy anything. How do I get people past oohing and ahhing at my work and actually being compelled to buy it? That's a really good question, and I can understand that that could be frustrating or disheartening. The reality could be a difficult one to take, and I hope you understand that I say this without having seen your work or anything like that, but just purely based on your question. My impression goes into essentially saying that when you enter a marketplace and you're offering something to sell or to, be consumed by a marketplace, the extent to which that will be consumed is up to the market. Which means that if the service or the art that you're offering isn't yet at the stage or isn't thematically of the kind of thing that the market you have entered would consume, then it won't be sold. So that's the harsh reality. So the solution to that then is to look at a few different things. Look at the market and consider perhaps if your work is best suited to that market, and perhaps try different marketplaces, be they online areas or places in the real world. If there's a specific marketplace or area you want to execute well in, then it's going to take a lot of work in immersing yourself in that marketplace, researching other people who do execute well in that marketplace and finding what works for them and seeing what you can adapt while keeping your own authenticity. Then beyond that, the other things to consider and to be willing to recognize and change are things like, is the value or the execution of the themes that you're creating, be it comic strips or stories or designs, are they quality and are they things that are new and offered in a way that people can't find a better version of elsewhere or cheaper? I know there's sort of really convoluted answers. The long story short is you've got to offer something unique and you've got to work hard and you've got to be in it for the long game. Because the other truth is you may also not be at a skill level yet where people will be able to step over that line from admiring to wanting and buying and consuming. And that is a line that takes time to walk, and I felt frustrated myself for a few years when I was trying to get freelance work and trying to sell myself as an artist and animator, and it took 4 or 5 years to actually start to have that traction pick up. But if you don't stop and if you keep going and if you're part of that market and absorbing and observing and working hard and producing, then it's only a matter of time. Anyway, I hope that answered your question and I hope that was helpful. If anyone else has a question of the day, make sure to leave it in the comment section below. And of course, don't forget that we have our Tuesday stream on tomorrow, and I'm going to be doing a couple of drawing challenges which are bound to be embarrassing. Make sure to come along to that. Anyways, thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you tomorrow.